I can't believe our first hit MIT. MJ, come on,
God.
pretend like you're not the happiest you've ever been in your entire life.
I can't.
I knew it.
Oh, that's sick. Love the way the
My
suit
name
was
is
rippling
Peter
in
Parker.
there.
You don't remember me, but we used to know each other. Something bad was going to happen, and the only way to stop it was to make everyone forget about me. Because I'm not just Peter Parker. I'm Spider-Man.
Oh, let's go.
The hell, Frank?
Oh,
You just hit me with a van!
Quit your whimpering. Suit yourself. Mother.
Go home!
And sometimes Spider-Man has to do the hard thing, even if it breaks Peter Parker's heart.
Ooh. That's gonna hurt.
What is happening to me?
What?
Excuse me, Dr. Banner. I need your help.
What did you say your name was?
If DNA is mutating, it would be enormously dangerous.
Spiders have 3 life cycles. When between cycles, it can leave the spider vulnerable to threats.
We are faced with a danger that we can't control. One we can't even see. Stay out of my way.
Oh, no way.
You're losing it, kid.
And for those spiders who make it through, it amounts to a kind of rebirth.
Oh my God.
Nice flowers.
Oh, they're a housewarming gift.
I'm MJ.
I'm just a neighbor from across the hall.
Friendly neighbor.
Oh my God. Yo, okay. I am so excited for this movie. Holy crap. Oh my God. That has me so hyped for this movie. Oh my God. This is going to be such a great year with Spider-Man coming out. I mean, Spider-Man's my favorite superhero of all time. Anything to do with Spider-Man, I'm so excited for. Some of these shots that we were showing are just incredible. The shot from inside the mask and his eye, and you can see all that, was just chef's kiss right there. That was sweet. I'm very curious to see how this movie goes, what direction they're going to go. I mean, I feel like there's so much happening. I think I saw somewhere that Sadie Sink is going to be involved in this movie somehow. I don't know what character she's going to play. I've heard, rumors or theories that, Jean Grey from the X-Men, I think that would be sick. I feel like there's so much going into this movie, but I think it's going to play off really well. I hope that it doesn't get bogged down by too much going on, but I feel like already just from this trailer, I don't care what they do. I'm going to be super excited for this no matter what. I think it's going to be great. Looks like Peter's going to go through some kind of mutation. It looked like maybe he's going to start developing organic web shooters instead of the mechanical ones. I mean, they talked about different mutations, different stages, the life cycles of a spider. I mean, we've seen instances of Spider-Man going through different mutations and his body going through changes, not in any of the live action movies, but I remember watching the animated Spider-Man as a child, and that was one of my favorite shows watching growing up. And I do remember an episode or an arc of Spider-Man mutating and developing different powers, or I feel like he grew extra arms or something and couldn't figure out how to use his abilities or anything like that. So I'm curious to see if that's kind of the direction that we go, or if they're going to change it up in this movie. What is the direction they're going to go with? We get Frank Castle, John Bernthal. I have not seen any of Daredevil, so I got to get caught up with all of that. Now, we saw the return of... He was briefly in it at the end credit scene in Homecoming. I can't think of the guy's name. or the character's name, but he's going to be Scorpion. I think that's going to be sick. The actor that plays him, I'm drawing a blank on his name. But I love that guy so much. He's in the Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul series. Again, some of my favorite shows of all time. He is incredible in those shows, and I'm super excited to see him involved in this and how his role is going to play into it. You know, I think I'm going to go ahead and let me see. July 31st is a Friday, and I got Fridays off, so I was going to put in a request right now just to go see it. You know, we saw at the end of No Way Home that, you know, before he had wiped everyone's memory, he had promised MJ that he was going to come find her no matter what. He promised her all these things, and then at the end, he decides not to. You know, he sees the bandage on her forehead and to him realizes that if he involves them into his life, like, the people he loves are going to get hurt. And he decides not to say anything to her at the end of No Way Home. But I'm super anxious and eager to see how the relationship plays out in this movie. You know, is he going to actually keep his promise? Is he going to follow up with her? Is he going to try to convince her? I mean, it sounded like, I think there was a part in the trailer where he was like, you may not remember me, but I'm assuming that's probably going to be him just like reading his own letter, and it's going to play his voice out loud, and we're just going to hear what he says in the letter, and it's not actually him talking to them. I don't know where I'm at. I've seen both sides where people are upset that he hasn't kept his promise, that he let her go, and that he didn't say anything to her at the end of No Way Home. I'm on the other side where I'm like, man, you know, he realizes that the people he loves are going to get hurt. I mean, he just lost Aunt May, and he sees that the woman that he loves, you know, has the bandage, and so he doesn't want those people in his life to get hurt. He doesn't want to lose any more people. So I'm also on that side of it, and I do think ultimately that's a better decision. Like, if you love the people that you love, you know, you're going to do anything to keep them safe, and then if that means, you know, letting go of your own desire, you know, that's like the one of the sacrifices that he makes. But, you know, at the end of the day, I would love to see him keep his promise and try to get them to remember him. But I mean, there's just so much to look forward to in this trailer. I mean, the shots are already looking sick. The cinematography is looking awesome. The action looks great. I don't think I've been more excited for a movie in my life. One of the things I'm most excited for within this movie, and just based off this trailer, is the relationship between Spider-Man, you know, Peter and Frank and the Punisher, and how that dynamic is going to work out. I mean, their duo, their dynamic they have already within this trailer, just, I mean, had me laughing, and I think it's going to be so fun to watch in theaters. I mean, it had me smiling the whole way through. Again, you know, Spider-Man is my favorite character of all time. You know, he's my favorite superhero character of all time. And I am so ready to see this in theaters. I'm so excited for this movie, man. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let me know what y'all think.